Good evening, everybody. Are you all here? Hello, everybody from the Highlands. How are you all tonight? I hope you've all had a fantastic week so far. Nice of you all to come along and join me this evening, a Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. I love doing what I do. Hello. I do uninstall my messenger when I go live because I get quite a few calls and things during the live thing, so I've started uninstalling the messenger. Ewan's just making a cup of tea and hopefully going to turn his phone off because it's giving us loads of noise. Lots of love, lots of likes. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Up to 71 people viewing already, which is really, really lovely. I really, really need one of them heart buttons to send you all love back. Definitely. You'll have to tell me what you think about the lighting tonight. Ewan's put a new light in here, hopefully, to make me stay even brighter. You can let me know if you think it's better or worse. Thank you. Up to 101 people watching already. That's quite a quick response to get you all here. I suppose you'll all be sat waiting to join us. What's that? Sharing. Oh, get sharing. I wondered what you were saying. Yes, share as much as possible. Get as many people to join in and watch with you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I don't want to say hello to anybody in particular. I'll just try and say hello to everybody. But I know some people come and go throughout the week, throughout the evening. So I'll give it another couple of minutes to try and let everybody get on, and then we will start doing some channeling and some cards for this lovely Wednesday evening. So what have you all been up to today? Have you had a nice day? Have you been doing anything nice? Shopping. Christmas shopping. Oh no, I don't want to do Christmas shopping. Lightning is great. Oh no, I don't know. Gail Hicks. As I said that, a card fell out. Gail Hicks. Gail Hicks. So I'll just write that down. And the card is Fiona. And it says, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So that's for you, Gail Hicks, just because it fell as I was reading your comment. So yeah, people keep asking me, how do I choose who I read for? There is no specific way that I choose who I read for. I can't help who I read for. I know some people are desperate for readings, and I do try my best to get as many people as possible. But it's not always possible, and the timing's not always right. You might think the timing's right. You might feel absolutely desperate for that reading right now. But Spirit maybe knows that you're not ready. So Spirit decides in my life, I'm afraid. So yes, well done if you do get a message, but my apologies if you don't. You should book in with me, but please be aware that I am booking December, January now. I'm fully booked pretty much this year. So I'm going into next year already. So please be aware of that when you book in with me. If you do want a spirit reading, message me on I need a reading, which is Deena backwards, A-N-E-E-D. I need a reading. It sounds like I'm trying to be Scottish. I will be Scottish very soon, 16 days. Yay! Exciting. So lovely to see so many of you. We're up to 154. Please keep sharing. Please keep giving the love and the likes. Nice. Okay. Thank you. Now, Claire hugs. I have to give you some I have to give you some cards and maybe a message, Claire. Thank you. Claire, I have a man that steps forward. Okay, so I have to say there's a man and a lady there, but it's the man that's going to talk first rather than the lady. Thank you. I think it's grandfather, by the way he makes me feel. Okay, and he basically tells me to tell you to keep hanging in there. Things have been a bit tough lately. Thank you. Whew. And do you suffer from anxiety, Claire, or is heart problems important? I feel anxiety rather than heart problems, but it could be a mixture of the both. Anxiety. Thank you. So, Claire hugs. You just jumped out at me then. Thank you. I will get some cards for you, my darling. We're up to 171 people viewing. Whoop whoop. Keep sending that love. Keep sending that smiles. I love seeing the little faces that pop. Reminding me how much I am loved and how many people give us love. We're very, very lucky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Claire hugs, the first card that falls for you is Maya. And Maya talks about schooling and study being important at the moment. It could be that you're considering on doing some learning or wanting to do some training towards work. So now is a good time for that. You've not to worry too much about the money towards getting there. It will just all fall into place. Excuse me, bad indigestion. Somebody gets heartburn and indigestion. As you all know, I try and write it down, so I'm sorry if I go a little bit quiet. That's just me writing things down so that I can try and find it at the end. 192 people watching. Whoop whoop. Claire hugs, that's your fault. Thank you. So Claire hugs. Also this card falls for you, which is Bridget. We've seen this card before quite a few times. I think last week it was out really loads. So this week caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding. Now, as I always say, this one to me is about moving in and out of a flat. If it's not you moving, it's somebody very close to you, a sibling or something like that. And can I ask, do you get a tightness around the chest? I feel like there's actually restrictions around my chest, or there's been restrictions around my chest and the breathing. Restrictions in chest and breathing. I have to write that. And I also feel a doctor's appointment either just passed or just coming up. You can let me know if that makes sense, Claire. Thank you. So we're up to 199 there. Nearly 200. Hello everybody that's just joining in. Thank you so much for coming along and tuning in and sending your love and your light. I really appreciate how much of you come and do tune in. It overwhelms me, the amount of love we get. So thank you. And especially those in other countries that are getting up in the middle of the night to watch. I know there's a lady in America getting up at 4 a.m. just to watch. So hello from America. Or to America, should I say, sorry. Thank you. Now Claire hugs, I'm not sure where you've gone. 213, yay! This excites me. I love seeing how many people tune in, and I love seeing the end of the views at the end. This one, thank you. And also Claire hugs, this card falls for you, which is Grace and Antoinette, and this one is about a falling out, either between siblings or somebody like a sibling. So if it's not a sister, it could be somebody like a sister, or you feel like a sister. If the falling out hasn't happened yet, it could just be about to happen. Either that, or it's been a falling out from long ago, and now is the time to rectify that. Now is maybe the time to start healing that process, getting that process of healing started up. Maya, just write this down. Can I ask, does somebody have problems with the speech? Either thinking too fast and not speaking quick enough, or speaking too quick? I feel like somebody trips over the words, or somebody can't get the words out brilliantly. Thank you. Okay. I also get a lot of pain in the head. So either somebody had a head trauma, or somebody had problems with the head before they passed. Head problems or trauma. Thank you. Okay. And either somebody's trying to get new ideas at the moment, or somebody's trying to weigh up the pros and cons of two situations. I don't know if you've actually wrote a physical list, but it feels like you're weighing up the pros and cons of an idea. I wonder if it's to do with schools and to do with the learning, like there's two choices of subjects that you want to learn. You're not quite sure which one to go for. Thank you. And can I also ask, Claire Hughes, do you have a ring of importance, which could be your grandmother's ring or something like that? Because I'm being made very aware of the wedding ring finger. That was a mouthful. Wedding ring finger. That's okay. If we don't see a reply at the moment, then I'll just write down as much details as possible. If you've got kicked off or anything like that, you can message me after I come off, once I've reinstalled my messenger, and I can try and pass over anything that I've written down for you. So we're up to 235 people. Way! Thank you. 241. Yes, I have the ring. Ah, that's perfect, Claire Hughes. Well, they come forward tonight to tell you to just keep hanging on in there. Things are going to get better and are going to improve. I have to give a happy birthday. I feel like there's either a birthday today or very recently anyway. Thank you. Whew. And you need to try and slow down a little bit. You just try and do too much in one time. 246, yay! Do you think we'll get over 300 tonight? That would be amazing. So, Claire Hughes, I give your grandfather and grandmother's love for you. And thank you for taking those cards. And if you need me to copy the notes afterwards, please just get in touch and I will. That's lovely. Now, before I was coming on, I was feeling Yorkshire being important. I'm Lancashire, and Lancashire and Yorkshire don't really get on normally, but I've got quite a few Yorkshire friends. But I feel Yorkshire's important. I feel the name Adrian's important, maybe Adi for short. Also the name Russell is important. Either they worked in a tobacconist or somebody in the family had a tobacconist or worked in a tobacconist. Somebody's had a sore left thumb, and a birthday or anniversary today is important. Thank you, Claire. I'm glad you can take that. So if you can, anybody can understand the Yorkshire bit. Adrian being important, the name Adrian or Adi for short. Russell, I'm not sure if Russell is a first name or a second name, but I do feel that's important. The tobacconist and a sore left thumb. Thank you. So I just put that out there. You all know how it works. It could be that somebody says in a few minutes that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. Sonia Walker. This card fell just as I read your comment, and it's Isaiah. It says it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. Thank you. Sonia Walker. Isaiah.
Missing my babies at the moment.
Who said that?
Sonia Walker.
Oh, okay. So now is a good time if you want to maybe try and have more babies, or if you think that you are ready for that. Now is a good time for new family situations. So thank you, Sonia, for taking that card. Got cramp in the finger. Fantastic. We'll all have to get a little remote control that presses the hearts, and then you can sit back and just do that. Like our thumbs don't get enough cramp as it is. 255 people watching. Yay! Thank you so much. Where are you all? Exactly, that's what I was just going to ask. Shirley Maldini from Torquay. Wow. Beautiful. I've been to Torquay once. Absolutely lovely, lovely time I had. What's going on with my cards? Are all the wrong way around. Oh. Somebody's all the way wrong round. Thank you. Okay. So many lovely messages. 271. So much love.
62 shares.
62 shares, that's fantastic. Trudy Richards. Trudy Richards. Thank you, Trudy Richards. This card falls for you, and it's Aurora. Beautiful card. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Trudy, can I also ask, do you have your tongue pierced? Or have you been talking about getting your tongue pierced? Thank you. Trudy Richards, let me see if I get a response from that. Not sure. Hold on. Tongue pierced. Thank you. Did somebody buy a chapstick today? Somebody got a split lip and had to buy a chapstick? A lot of people are messaging me on private messenger. At the moment, I have no messenger. I have to uninstall it before we come on. Because people phone and text during this and it disconnects me. So the easiest way for me to do it is just uninstall it completely and reinstall it at the end. Thank you. So 265 people watching right now. Please share and share as much as possible. Thank you. So Nicola Calendar. Beautiful card for you, my darling. And it's Serena, the money card. I am the angel of abundance. Hold on. I am the angel of abundance and you will receive the money that you need. God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So you must have been asking for some help in the financial department. So know that it is coming. 2 fell then. So yeah, just what I do is as I'm reading through the names, if a card pops out, I do pick that person and give them the card. So yeah, sometimes I give 1 card, sometimes I give 2 cards. It just depends on what I feel. 278 people watching. Yay. I asked my friend for lip balm today. She sells them. Ah, okay. Did you get one today though? Or did you just ask about it? I feel like it's important actually physically getting one. Thank you. I'm also getting a lot of pain in the left side of my stomach. The person that just mentioned the lip balm, do you get pain in the left side of your stomach? God, what's that? 7 Dwarfs? Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Somebody watching the 7 Dwarfs? I'm not good at foreign languages. It looks beautiful. But I'm not sure what it says. 299. Almost 300. Do you think we could get it over 300 by 9:30? Yay. Keep sharing, sharing, sharing. 1.2 thousand comments. That is amazing.
Kate Sheridan said she ordered one.
She ordered one. Okay, that's fantastic. And what was her name, sorry? Sheridan.
Yes, Kate Sheridan.
Kate Sheridan. And do you have pains in the left side of your stomach?
She's not mentioned that.
Those of you know how I work. Oh my goodness, can't even speak. Those of you that know how I work know that it affects me physically. So if I have had steak pie for my tea, my next reading has had steak pie for their tea. It's pretty crazy how it works. So yeah, sometimes I have to run through the day in my head and see what's been happening. 312 people now. Yay! Left knee, help me. I will send some healing for your knee, Ingy. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up in all your comments. Don't ever give up. 2 cards. Don't ever give up. Trust me, if you can get to rock bottom and come back, you can. There's always hope. There's always faith. Don't ever lose your faith. 334 I've got on mine. Yay! 336. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, no cards are coming out at the moment, so I am going to pick a spirit. Thank you. Okay. Donny or Donald. Donald is important. Donald is important. I feel Glasgow area. Glasgow area. Yeah. Oh, what was I singing before? Seven Dwarfs. Donald is important. Glasgow area. Thank you. I feel like either he had stomach cancer or bowel cancer, but definitely in the lower half of the body. Cancer. Thank you. 63. I feel like he was 63 when he passed. Thank you. And I feel like it was fairly quick. Either he didn't find out for quite a long time, and then when he found out, he passed really, really quickly after finding out, like a few weeks or a couple of months maximum.
Mitchell can take Donald.
Does the rest make sense? It kind of needs to all make sense. 350, that is fantastic. Yay! Thank you. I feel like somebody has also been putting pictures into frames or been doing something with pictures in frames, and it's individual pictures rather than like loads of pictures. Pictures in frames. Sorry, Ewan's keeping an eye on the messages to see if anybody fits, so if I'm not looking at the screen, I'm sorry, I'm trying to write down as much information as possible. Pictures in frames. Okay. Yeah, I know. But he's not giving me that song because I connect that song with somebody else, but he doesn't give me that song. Thank you. And somebody's been buying new tops today or looking at new tops. Buying new tops. Thank you. I'm not quite sure. Only one person has said that they could take the name Donald, but I don't know if they can take the rest of the things that I've said. Thank you.
DK, my granddad was called Donald, and we used to sing the Scottish Donald, Where's Your Trousers, but he was born in 1963 and had stones in his tummy.
Ah, okay. So what name was that, sorry?
DKS.
DKS. Okay, DKS. So have you been looking at new tops, DKS, or wanting to buy new tops? And have you been doing something with pictures in frames? Now also this time is important, so 9:25. Either he passed at 9:25 or the last time anybody spoke to him was 9:25. If it's not 9:25 at night, it will be 9:25 in the morning. And do you do clerical work, or have you been doing typing or something? Just try and write it down. That's fine. She's not responded yet, so that's fine. I'm going to shuffle some cards and see. Yeah, 2 cards came out, but I always put them back if there's 2, because I only take them one at a time. So yeah.
Yes, I've been looking at tops and trousers for little boys this evening.
Ah, okay. That's DKS?
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, so it is with you then, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. And has there been something about a mirror at the moment? Either you're looking for a new mirror, or you've moved a mirror, or maybe somebody's broken a mirror, but I feel like a mirror is important. Did you see something in the mirror? Mirror being important. Thank you. And does somebody around you get a lot of standing tans or tanning a lot? Like somebody wears a lot of tan stuff? Maybe that's what that's what you were doing in the mirror, or maybe that's what somebody was doing in the mirror, tanning. Okay, and somebody sucks the teeth a lot. Sucks teeth. That. Oh, did Donald suck his teeth? Did he have false teeth or something? I feel like sucking of teeth is important, like it makes the right noise.
He went to respite first thing in the morning, and that was the last we saw him before he died in hospital.
That's fine. So yeah, that'll be right with the time.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's a very placid, pleasant kind of nature. I feel like he could be strong when he needed to be strong, but generally was kind of an easy man. He doesn't make me feel really strict or really soft. He kind of makes me feel like he just kind of went along. And is construction important? Either somebody building, was he a builder in his day, or did he build things? Or is building important to you right now? Like somebody works in the building industry, or somebody works building houses or walls or something. Thirsty. Have you been thirsty more often, DKS? Have you been drinking a lot more lately? Thank you. And I get a sore bit up here. So do you have a tattoo up your left arm? If it's not a tattoo, it could be a scar or something, but I get pain up here.
Yes, we've been talking about my sister's wedding, and she has chosen orange. I said she didn't want to look like she'd been dangled.
Okay, that's fine, thank you. Thank you. That's lovely. So this man Donald just come through, obviously to give his love and to show his support. It could be that you've been asking him to come through, or asking to get some messages from loved ones. I do have to tell you that he's not on his own. There are others there, and that when your time comes to hear from the others, you will. Thank you. Oh, somebody cracks the back a lot, or gets cracks in the back.
His stepson is a builder, and my sister always sucked her teeth and still does.
Perfect, thank you. He's got a really funny laugh. Do you know what I mean? He's got a weird laugh. But yeah, it's nice. He likes being able to come through and pass on a message and tell you that he's around you. He thinks it's quite funny. Thank you. Lovely. So yeah, this card falls for you, which is the money card. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So I'll give you that card. Thank you. 2 keep falling out tonight, so and a second one on its own. That's lovely. Now this one is Celeste for you, DKS, and this is about a house move or a job move. I do feel this is connected to the house rather than the job side of things. Either you looking for a move. Yeah, it's got to be you looking for a move. Either that or you've just recently moved. So it says a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So, things are on the move. Thank you. Do you hear somebody upstairs sometimes when you're not in, or when there's nobody else in and you're downstairs? Do you hear walking about upstairs, or do you hear footsteps? Because I feel like that's quite important. Also, Donald, this card falls, Opal, and this talks about our children in spirit and on earth. So either yourself or someone very close who's either lost through miscarriage or termination, and this card comes to say that it could be around time of anniversary or around time of passing. And that babies, I say babies because I feel 2, are at peace and are around you very much. It could be around time of passing at this moment or around time when babies should have been born. But know that babies are safe and well and looked after by Donald and the rest of the family. Thank you. He finds that quite humorous. He has got quite a cheeky laugh about him. Thank you. But he sends much love anyway. So thank you very, very much for taking that. I will write your cards, and if you need a copy of the notes and things afterwards, just give me a message and I will get them to you. If I don't get to people tonight, I will get to you tomorrow. When I come off, obviously, you can imagine there is hundreds of messages. So I do stay on and try and go through as many as possible, but that's not always possible. So Shannon Bryan, this card falls for you, darling, and it's Layla. She says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. What was that girl's name? You don't know. I can't remember what name I just said. So the lady who I just said, that card is for you. If you just say yes, and then I can write your name.
Shannon.
Was it Shannon? I'm not sure. Oh. No. Well, I've written the card, but I haven't got a name next to it. If you understood that that card was for you, then just let me know. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to pick somebody to... Shannon Bryan, that's fine. Thank you very much. Shannon Bryan.
Did see Shannon Bryan.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I never heard you. Thank you. Okay. Let me see how I'm going to get up to now. Move that away. 304 people watching. Please share as much as possible. The more people you share, the more energy I get, the more that I can stay on longer and share with you as much as I possibly can. So keep on sharing, keep sending that love and keep sending that light. Lauren Mickey, this card falls for you, darling. It is a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So really, really beautiful card. Lauren Mickey. I can't spell. Never mind. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon Bryan. And 2 came out there, so I'll just put them back. 320. Yay, it's gone so well tonight so far. It's really, really good viewings, and it makes me really, really happy. So, Arlene Tulloch, just as I said that, this card falls for you also. Arlene Tulloch, Layla, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions, and ask the angels help you gain a positive perspective. So it could be that right now you're not feeling good about yourself, you're putting yourself down. This says stop doing that and give yourself a positive rather than a negative. Thank you. Okay, 313. So nice to see so many people. And maybe there'll be more than that after 10 o'clock tonight, because I think a lot more older people are watching rather than the young ones. Thank you. Holly McLennan. Holly McLennan. I'll just write that name down before I forget it. Holly. Are you chomping at the bit to get a tree up, Holly McLennan? Are you a really excitable Christmas person and like Christmas decorations up as soon as possible? Or have you been talking about going to get a tree? Holly McLennan, that was. Far too soon for Christmas trees. 12 days before and 12 days after, that's how I do it. So this card falls for you, Holly McLennan. It's a beautiful card. It's Astara. It says, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So please, please listen to this card. It could be that somebody's not giving you all that they should be giving you. This is how I feel this card applies. Either your partner's not giving you all areas that you need, or he's not giving you the attention that you need, or maybe you don't have a man at the moment and you've been deciding whether you should. Now is the time for that. It's a beautiful card. So Astara. Thank you very much. 305 people watching. Keep sharing, keep giving the love, keep giving the light. I love seeing those little hearts pop in. Oh, it's so nice seeing all your faces. Those of you that I've seen in town this week, it's been fantastic to catch up with you out and about, not stuck in my kitchen. I've had some amazing readings this week. It's been really, really good. Mandalina Richardson. Mandalina. Okay, Mandalina Richardson, I'm going to do some cards for you, my darling. 2 when came out and I put them back. Okay, thank you. I feel a man stand forward for you, Mandalina. He makes me feel father or father figure. Is quite a strong and domineering energy. He would not have taken any crap. He makes me feel like he could be quite loud and quite voluminous, but inside he was quite soft. Does that make sense? Maybe he struggled to show his emotion or struggled to give his emotion, but he definitely does have it in there. He kind of shows me that although he's loud and he's big and he's got that power kind of way about him, there is a bit inside him that's quite soft. So Mandalina, if you can understand this, he's definitely a father kind of figure. I'll just wait and see if I get your response. I wouldn't be much use in a casino anyway, because I don't want to have loads of money. Gambling's not good for you. If you are supposed to have it, it will come to you other ways. Thank you. I am a millionaire in love and have been for 3 years. Thank you. Diane Rennie. Diane Rennie. Diane Rennie, this card falls for you, my darling. It's Isabella. Beautiful card. Now is the time for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So either a new business idea or a new job venture, now is a good time to make that step. Go forward with that idea or go forward with that decision, because it is a really, really good time to do it. Isabella. I haven't heard back from Mandalina, so I'm just gonna... She might not have good connection, or she might have gone. So I'm just gonna shuffle, see if she comes back. Hello! Nice to see those of you that are just joining. Jackie Carroll, this card falls for you, my darling. It is your gut instinct. Take action, you're in touch with the truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So your stomach could be telling you something at the moment and you've been trying to ignore it. This says please do not ignore and take note. So keep sharing, keep sending the love, keep sending the likes, keep sending the hearts. I love seeing it all popping across the screen. It's absolutely beautiful. What time we're on? 21:41. So we'll give it till 10 o'clock. And Maria Crawford. Maria Crawford. Okay. Get that card for you. Okay, Maria Crawford, this card falls for you. Now, this card I normally get to do with a flat, but as I was writing your name, I was being shown a car. So I don't know if somebody's looking to buy a car at the moment, but I feel like this is a caution about a car being bought. So if somebody around you very close is buying a car, if it's not yourself, please give them a caution, maybe not to buy the one that they're first looking at. Something isn't exactly as it seems. It might be that they buy the car and they drive it in a couple of days and it goes boobs up, is the politest way I can put it. So yeah, caution about a car. So yeah, I have to write that it's connected to a car. Thank you. Back up to 291. Do you think we can get it over 3? If we can get it over 300 after 10 o'clock, that would be pretty amazing. Because I know a lot of the younger ones go to bed before that. And Courtney Rawcliffe. Courtney Rawcliffe. Oh, I can't even spell now. Courtney Rawcliffe, do you have trouble with spelling and writing? And Daniel. This card falls for you, Courtney Rawcliffe, and it's Daniel, it's the angel of marriage. It says, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So it could be that you and your partner want to move to the next level, or you're hoping that your partner's going to pop that question. If that is what you are hoping from, this is coming very, very soon, as Daniel pops out. If not right now, maybe at Christmas. Hopefully I'm not spoiling any surprises and dropping any secrets out. Anyway, hopefully that card makes sense to you, Courtney Rawcliffe. Thank you. Right. Okay. Annie. I've got a lady called Annie. She's really, 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 really lovely. Thank you. She gives me red hair, being important. Either she dyes her hair red because she's a little bit older and she's lost her natural red. She's got a very nice smile. She's very well presented, very well spoken, probably very well educated, well travelled. Oh, a lot of wells. Okay, she gives me the 3 being important. So either March is important or the 3rd of a month, or she's been past 3 years. But 3 is important. Annie, red hair. The hair is very important because even when she lost her natural red, she maybe dyed it red, or she liked to keep the red colour in her hair. That's really, really important. She loves my hair. Thank you. And there's a tattoo on the right shoulder of the person to take the message. I can't imagine her having a tattoo because she doesn't give me that feeling about her. She makes me feel like she was very sensible. She's not a stupid lady, and she wouldn't have done silly things like mark her body for life. That's how she makes me feel. She's very, very lovely, but as I say, she's very well educated, and she wouldn't have spoken out of turn, or she wouldn't have had bad manners. She knew how to be a lady all the time. She's really, really, really lovely. Lovely lady, thank you. She gives me June being important. I'm not sure if that's a birthday or an anniversary or a name, but I do feel like June is important. Thank you. Wow, she gives me lots of numbers. I think she maybe likes numbers and puzzles. She's definitely got that kind of brain, whether she worked in accounts or worked with numbers. Maybe somebody just now works with accounts and numbers, because that's important. Thank you.
I'm just making a connection here.
Okay. This name is definitely Annie. Anne or Annie? I want to say Annie rather than Anne. Thank you. And she does give me Lancashire being important. I know I'm from Lancashire. But yeah, she gives me kind of like Blackpool area being important, or around that area being important. It could have just been a place of visiting or a place of going on holiday. But I do feel like that she likes that area, or it is important. 316. Woo! At 9:45. That's really, really, really good. Thank you. Don't worry if you miss it, because it does get recorded and posted on my page, so you can tell your friends, they can go back and watch it afterwards. We'll put it on YouTube as well, because I do have a channel on YouTube, so check me out on YouTube also, Deena Conway, I Need a Reading, and you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Somebody gets really sore hands or has problems with gripping and holding on to things connected to this lady. Arthritis. And either been looking at perfume today, or perfume being important today. That perfume today. Now I also get glasses for the person here rather than the person in spirit. So the person listening for this message should be wearing glasses. Thank you.
She danced at the Tower Ballroom.
Sam Shanley. Can she understand Annie?
Did you mention that she danced, like dancing?
I didn't mention dancing, but I did mention Blackpool being important, like the Blackpool area being an important place, or somewhere she liked to go, or somewhere that the family likes to visit.
Sam's fitting, she danced at the Tower Ballroom.
Okay.
Blackpool Tower Ballroom.
Okay. Did she have red hair? Was she well spoken, well educated? Is March important? Do you have a tattoo on your right shoulder? Thank you. And I have to give you the patience card. Thank you. Scratching your head. So yeah, if that is Sam Shanley, I do get a card for you.
Cam is also saying.
Who says?
Lauren Cram. I can take that I searched everywhere for perfume today, and then got it, laugh aloud, and I went to have my eyes checked.
Ah, okay. And the rest of the things make sense to you? Also, November would be important. Either this month would be important for a birthday or an anniversary, and I'm getting a really sore left wrist. Really, really painful left wrist. Either it's been broken in the past, or it's been poorly damaged in the past, and you still get pain from that. And somebody shouts a lot. Somebody's been shouting a lot. I'm not sure who this is for, but anyway, this lady comes forward to give love and to show that she's around. Thank you. And either somebody's been worrying about somebody in the family's health, and she says not to worry, that health worry will pass, it will be cleared. They may be having tests done at the moment, and the tests will come back that everything's all right. So hopefully you can understand that one of the girls. And Sam Shanley with the patience card was, now is the time to learn. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So yes, I hope that makes sense. 331 at 10 to 10. Yay! When she had felt ill, she had bad arthritis. I broke my left wrist. I also have my... Ah, okay. So that is for you then, darling. Because that all ties in. Thank you. And you also need money at the moment, or you've also been having money struggles. So Serena falls for you to tell you not to worry about money. Things will come out of the woodwork. Thank you. And her birthday is November, so yeah, that makes sense to somebody. But that's not one of the two that we spoke to, that's somebody completely else. Okay. And I'm getting pain in the back right of the head. Do you get pain in there? Thank you. Pain in the back right of head. Okay. Okay, well, Annie's going to stand back now and let somebody else in. Thank you. And there's two there, they go back. All right. I've got somebody doing my head in right now. Okay. I have a young girl. Oh, I haven't had a young girl like this before. Thank you. I get a girl. Thank you. Oh wow, she's beautiful. Either she has autism or Down syndrome before she passed, and makes me feel like her sight really wasn't very good. And maybe she used to watch Pretty Lights and things like that. She's fairly young. I want to say maybe 10 or 12. I think it's hard to understand how old she is because her body looks different to her mind. She's very, very playful, very, very cheery. She always seems to have a smile on her face. Oh, she's really, really beautiful. Young girl, about 10 or 12. I feel like Becky or Becca is important. Becky or Becca is important. She is really badly handicapped or disabled. Sorry, disabled. She doesn't like handicapped. Thank you. She's really, really, really friendly. She's really, really friendly, and she gives a lot of love. Somebody here is missing her very, very much, and it could be around this time of her passing or around this time that should have been her birthday. Thank you. She makes me, okay, thank you. She tells me that there's a little boy with her, but the little boy was lost to spirit, as in miscarriage or termination, but she's not on her own. There is a little boy with her. Thank you.
My granddaughter has autism.
Okay. No, this girl is in spirit. That she's either had autism or Down syndrome or something like that. It definitely affects all parts of the brain, all parts of the body. She's very fidgety. She liked things a certain way, but I say like her sight. She definitely needed sensory things to stimulate her eyes, or she enjoyed looking at the lights and things like that, because that is really, really irrelevant, really, really important. Thank you. She's mousy blonde, more blonde than mousy kind of thing, but a mixture between mousy and blonde. Thank you. And she gives me a blue nightie, being important, so I don't know why, but I want to say frozen because that's a popular thing at the moment, but I feel a blue nightie. Rather than a pink nightie, she gives me a blue nightie.
PJ Judge can take that.
Who says this?
PJ Judge.
PJ Judge. Okay, thank you. She gives me stroking the head, stroking the face, being important, sitting with her, spending a lot of time with her. She was a very happy soul. Even though she had so many problems, she definitely was a very happy girl. And she gives thanks for her time on this plane. She's really lovely. She makes me really excited, actually. Thank you. Okay, has there been talk of a new baby to that family? Have you been talking about maybe having another family? Because she makes me feel excited, like there could be a brother or sister, or there could be a new baby coming. If you're not planning on one, well, you might not have a choice. Thank you. I kind of feel like she's going to be playing a part in that child coming into this world. If it's not you, it must be somebody direct, really, really close. But I do feel like a baby coming into the family, or there's a new addition coming to the family being really important. Thank you. And she gives me a peaceful passing. You have to know that she passed peacefully and that she didn't have any pain or she didn't feel anything. But she was brave. Thank you. She's dancing around the kitchen. Thank you. Okay, so I asked to give her love massively. Can you let everybody know that she is okay and she's well? Thank you. Okay. And has somebody been sitting looking up at the stars talking to her? Because I feel like either sitting on the back doorstep, sitting looking up to the stars, or sitting on a wall or something and looking up to the stars talking to her. She's like, the stars are so pretty. When you're even closer to the stars, I think it like reminds her of seeing the sensory lights, or because she liked the lights so much, she likes the stars. Okay.
PJ Judge. No reply yet.
Thanks. PJ Judge says
All right,
thanks.
superb.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I will just leave her love with you for just now. Know that her and the little boy will never leave your side. They're right beside you. Thank you. Ah, okay. All right, that's lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Pauline Godsell. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name correctly. As I read your name, this card fell out, which is Rochelle. It says, as you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So at the moment your head and your heart are having a bit of an argument, should I do this, should I do that? Your head's telling you yes and your heart's telling you no, or the other way round. This says, please listen to your heart. It is the only time that you will find true happiness, and true prosperity comes in happiness. So please, please listen to your heart, Pauline Godsell. And thank you for that card. 338, 342, and it's 10 o'clock. Yay! How beautiful is that? Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing. It makes me very, very happy. Thank you.
Yeah. Does make sense for Pauline.
It does make sense for Pauline. That's good. Thank you. 2 cards, so they go back. 333, my favourite number. 2, they're going to go back. So all of you that are still here, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for sending love. Thank you so much for sending light. I give thanks every single day to my angels and my loved ones for making me be able to share as much as possible and give you all guidance and love every day. Ooh, 2 came out, so they always go back. I only take 1 at a time, but I am going to have a cigarette. Thank you. Maybe. Thank you. So 3 came out that time. No, I'm just going to take 2. All right. Linda Much. Linda Much. I'm going to take some cards for you, my darling, and see how you get on with those. Oh, thank you. 351 people watching. Thank you so much. And that's 10 o'clock. Normally we have a wee drop at 10 o'clock, but it seems that we're coping with it today. So thank you. 2 came out, so they go back. Linda Much, these cards are for you, my darling. Thank you. So the first one is Akasha, and this talks about you being a spiritual teacher. So you maybe have spoken about your spiritual experiences and things that have happened to you, or weird things that have happened to you, which has maybe encouraged other people to start looking into spiritual things. I also connect this card with being somebody who listens to everybody else's problems and takes on everybody else's emotions and things like that. You are good at being an empath. So if you are interested, it would definitely be good for you to learn more about that way. Thank you. The second card for you, Linda Much, is Fiona, which is also a beautiful, beautiful card. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Now, this card, I feel there's been a decision to be made around somebody's home. Either they've been unwell and need to get put into a home, or they've been unwell and they want to go home to their own house, but you're not sure if they're able for that or if they're still able to look after themselves. I feel Fiona is something to do with an older relative that needs to go in a home or needs looked after quite a lot. So I believe that the help that you need is being brought to you, and that you should just trust in the angels are going to help. Thank you. Somebody suffers with heart problems in your family or passed from the heart, because I feel the heart is important. Also a well done. So you have achieved in your personal life recently. You've done something, or you've achieved something that you've been trying to achieve for a while. Thank you. Sometimes you need to take a stop and have a breath, because you go through life so quickly and it never seems to stop. Thank you. The heart being important. Okay, thank you. And either a fall before passing or a bang on the head before passing. But I feel fall because I get a rub of the front of the head, which is my sign for fall. The third card for you is Bridget. And this is about moving in or out of a flat. If it's not you, it's somebody directly linked to you. Either somebody's looking to move into a flat that's not going to be exactly as they planned or exactly as they hoped. So please take note of these cards. Thank you. And Bridget. Thank you. Beautiful cards. So Linda Much, if you can understand what I've said, please give me a message to say yes or no. If maybe you've lost connection or whatever, you can get back to me afterwards. But I hope that makes sense for you. I've written the cards down anyway. Thank you. Lauren Cassie. Lauren Cassie? Mm-hmm. Lauren Cassie, as I read your name, this card fell for you, my darling. It's Adriana. It says, I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts and dreams. Lauren Cassie, have you been struggling with childcare at the moment, or have you been looking for a new childcare place? I feel like either there's been a struggle to do with childcare, or there's been a struggle to do with somebody looking after kids while you work or whilst you do some work. So I hope that card makes sense for you. And are you talking about decorating bedrooms today? Or doing bedrooms out? Thank you. 323 people still watching after 10 o'clock. Amazing. Please keep giving your loves, keep giving your likes. I send as much love out to you as possible. I give thanks to know that you're all here watching and joining in with me, giving me energy and giving me love, which keeps me going and keeps me shining as brightly as possible. So thank you very, very much to everybody. Thank you to everybody that shares, and thank you to all my avid supporters that follow me all the time, that watch everything that I do. You really are making me blessed. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Pick somebody else for some cards. Natasha Wilson. Natasha Wilson. Oh. Natasha Wilson, I feel like there's somebody around you that is got a bit of anger and got a bit of attitude. I don't know if it's you yourself or somebody around you, but either somebody's quite pissed off at the moment or somebody's really annoyed at the moment or annoyed you. I feel an angry energy. I know it's not you directed at me, but it could be somebody around you directed at you or you directed at them. Thank you. Natasha Wilson, thank you. Whoever it is that's angry is also a little bit negative, generally, and they drain you a little bit of energy. I don't know if this is a boyfriend or a friend or a brother, but it feels like this person has quite a bit of anger around you and isn't very pleasant, to be fair. Thank you. No, there's two, they have to go back. So I'll just shuffle and get some cards for you. Natasha Wilson, that's lovely, thank you. Natasha Wilson, is hairdressing important to you? Either you hairdressing or somebody directly linked to you. I feel it as a job rather than just getting your hair done. So yeah, Natasha Wilson, the first card for you is Isabella. It says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. It could be that you maybe met somebody new and the old boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend isn't very happy. Does definitely feel like boyfriend trouble or man trouble. And they're not very pleasant. And Grace and Antoinette is a fallout card. If somebody like this, it could be somebody in the family. It could just be this again. A falling out does create angry energy, so that could be connected. All you want is to have a good boyfriend and to have a nice, happy life. But it just seems like every time you get your foot on the ladder, somebody kicks your feet off or somebody pushes you back down. Too many people outside you have too much input into your life, Natasha. Stop listening to people around you. You live your life how you need to live it. They're not living your life. So hopefully that makes sense. This card also falls for you, Adriana. And she says, I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts and dreams. So it could be that you know in your heart that this person's not right for you, but you're not sure how to get out of it or you're not sure what to do for the best. Don't ignore your body. Your body doesn't lie. So if your body's telling you wrong, it is wrong. Thank you. So I'm just writing these cards down. So yes, hopefully that makes sense. What is that song? I can't catch it. Yeah, confusion. That is confusion. Thanks very much, cards. My cards take the piss out of me sometimes. I'm glad you all get good feelings off my energy. I hope to give you all good feelings. When I do my show, I want to give love, I want to give light, I want to give happiness, I want to give positivity. I want you all to sleep better, I want you all to love yourselves more. I want you all to stand naked in front of the mirror every single morning and find 5 things you love about yourself. I want you all to have the confidence to believe in yourselves, believe in the things you see and believe in the things you feel. Because so many of you are gifted and in tune and don't even realise it. And you walk through life and life just chucks loads of shit at you. And you don't really know why. But it's generally because you are an empath or you are picking up on people. And they're giving you these things because they're messages. But you don't interpret them as messages. You just think life's really tough. Which life is really tough. But when you're in the spiritual path, it gets a lot easier. Because there's no worry. You know that everything comes in front of you is supposed to be in front of you at that time. And if it's not, you're not supposed to have it. I've still not had that fag. How good is that? That's about 20 minutes ago. I'm gasping now. Thank you.
Smoking for spirit.
Ooh, Betty. Betty. I've got a Betty. Ooh, Betty. Dark hair. Dark hair. Curvy lady. Yeah, she doesn't take no for an answer. She's very direct. She could be quite powerful when she wanted to be. She wouldn't take any crap. Thank you. She gives me September being important. Thank you. Okay. Betty. September. Dark hair, curvy lady, very direct, very powerful, very strong lady. Okay, she makes me feel motherly. So maybe her daughter's on or her son's watching at the moment, because she makes me a motherly feeling. I do believe she is a granny now, but she's not as old as a granny. So maybe just late 50s. Maybe just 60, but I wouldn't say any more than that. Or just coming up to a 60th or something. Earrings are important. So either somebody has her earrings or she's given her earrings to somebody. Earrings are important. Thank you. She's got beautiful eyes. Really, really lovely eyes. And she makes me feel like her daughter does look like her. There is a daughter that looks very much like her. Dark hair, dark eyes, really big eyes. Thank you.
Gemma Igo.
Who's that?
Gemma Igo, my nan Betty.
Okay. Julia McDonald, my grandma is Betty.
Yeah, her name's Betty as well. Pauline again. I have my mum's earrings. Pauline Gertrude, the one that you read for earlier.
And is her mum Betty? Is her mum called Betty? No? This lady's called Betty. The lady that's talking to me is definitely called Betty. She gives me dark. She's got quite big hair. She likes hair. She likes quite big hair.
Okay, you want a fresh brew?
No, I'm fine, thank you. I've still got the last one. Curvy lady, direct, powerful. She's very strong. September and July are important. She's a motherly figure, late 50s. I wouldn't say 60 or more. I would definitely go 59 and maybe just coming on for 60, but no more. Beautiful eyes and earrings. Thank you. And either she always wore a cardigan or she always had, I want to say a black cardigan being important.
Siobhan Wilson, my mum's Betty also.
Siobhan Wilson. Siobhan.
Yeah.
Siobhan Wilson. Do you also have a black cardigan? Have you been touching a black cardigan today? Siobhan Wilson. Oh yeah, and I'll get a really bad right knee, a sore knee. Either you have a sore knee or she had a sore knee, but I get a sore right knee. Thank you. And is the 11th of a month important, or 11th year? I get the number 11, but I know it's not to do with months. 343 at 10:15. That's amazeballs. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense to you. Thank you. Siobhan Wilson. And can I ask, did Betty smoke? Because as you could see, I managed to go that long without a fag, but she definitely wanted a fag. And somebody's legs can't stop moving. Right leg, keep moving. Keeps moving. Right leg. Or maybe that's because of the knee, or trying to get rid of the pain.
Getting back in touch yet. She's there, but
she's there, but she's not got back in touch at this moment. That's all right. 358 I can see on mine. Woo! Thank you. Keep hitting that loves, keep hitting that likes. 369. Do you think it's going to get to 400? Oh my good God. I can't cope. Well, I can cope. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. I have to give a big shout out to my mum if she's watching. Not sure if she is, but it is my mum's birthday today. So happy birthday, Mum. Julie Clegg, I'm sitting tapping my right leg. Well, stop it. 374. Please keep sharing as much as possible. Get as many people to join in. The more energy I've got, the longer I can stay on. How long can you stay on? You lot have probably got a bit more energy than me though. 2 cards fell, so they go back. It's amazing the amount of people that come and watch my show. Honestly, the amount of people that message me through the week asking when my show is pretty phenomenal. And it just blows my mind. Thank you. 2. I keep getting 2 cards tonight. I don't know why. Too many choices, too many people. Oh, thank you, Fiona McClurg. Fiona McClurg, I'm going to give you some cards, my darling. Fiona McClurg. Thank you. So, Fiona McClurg, I'm going to pull some cards for you, my lovely. Thank you, guys. There's 2, they have to go back. Oh me, Fiona McClurg, are you healthy eating or changing your diet at the moment? 2 cards. No, I'm not tired tonight, Amy. I slept all day. I didn't get out of sleep. Well, I got up at 8 o'clock this morning, came downstairs, had a cup of coffee and everything, and then when my son went to school, I felt exhausted, so I had to lie on the couch, and I laid there all day till my friend arrived this afternoon. And then I just felt terrible till 4:15 this afternoon. I had no energy or anything, so at 4:15 I found my energy, and it was actually my 6 o'clock reading that was connected to. So it totally made sense, but yeah, it was a day kind of wasted. So, Fiona McClurg, Ariel falls for you, which is new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer and meditation.
Just put no, not really for the answers. Just put no, not really.
Okay. Ariel falls for you, which is the psychic card. So it could be that you're getting psychic messages, or you are being shown things and you're not aware of it, or you're not noticing it. Thank you. Also, Zana falls for you, this card, which is about the home. And it says you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. I get this card when you were deciding if you were going to move. You wasn't sure that you wanted to stay or you wanted to go. Now you've decided to stay. So please know that you've decided to stay for the right reasons. And things will definitely get better. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense right at this present time, generally people that come to me, when things don't make sense at the time, within the next few days, they do make sense. I've had people sit through the whole hour say, no, 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 no. And then 2 days later phone me and tell me everything makes sense. So, yeah, those of you that don't understand things right away, don't worry. The 3rd card for you, Fiona McClurg, is the Child in Spirit card. So it could be that you've lost a child through miscarriage or termination, and the spirit baby is a little girl and is around you quite often. Thank you. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well and cared for by God and the angels. This card is a beautiful card. Thank you. So I hope you can understand those cards, Fiona. And I'm getting a sore right shoulder for you. $362. Yay! I honestly can't believe it. I'm totally gobsmacked. Ewan takes the mick out of my accent all the time, actually. I don't know why.
Are you joking?
Are you joking?
Are you joking?
Thank you. Okay. Oh, I love it that you all press the love hearts and the likes. Thank you. So, Gemma Holder, just as I read your comment, this card falls for you, my darling. And it says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I'm happy at peace and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So know that your loved ones are around you at this time. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. Okay, I'll give it another 10 minutes or so. And maybe just do another couple of people with cards. And then I'm going to be heading off to my bed. Maybe if we get to 400, I could stay on a bit longer. Lovely messages, thank you. You're very welcome, Fiona McClurg. 2 cards go back. Okay, so Caroline Hale. Caroline Hale. I'm also going to pick some cards for you. Caroline Hale, I feel at the moment that you have something you need to talk about or something you need to get off your chest with somebody and you feel like you can't talk or you feel like you don't want to say something for fear of upsetting or annoying somebody. So I kind of get the feeling like you've got issues that you need to talk about or you've got things you need to talk about but you feel like you can't. If it's not home, it could be at work. Things not going well at work and you maybe don't want to say things. Do you look after people? Do you work in care work? You do a lot of good work for people. 2 there, so they go back. Have you been quieter than normal, Caroline? Have you been more reserved than normal? I definitely feel a quietness about you. Thank you. And the next card that falls out, okay. I'll show the cards for you in just a second. I'll get the 3rd one. I feel like I want to get them all 3 out rather than just one at a time, these ones. No, there's 2. She cares for her niece. Ah, okay, that's fine. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So, yay, the fact you care for somebody comes out, which is real. It's a beautiful card. It says you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So, thank you very, very much for doing your light work and for giving love the way that you do. It is a beautiful gift to be able to give love like that. So the angels give thanks for you. The second card is Daniel, and it says, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So it could be that you are hoping to get married, or it could be around this time of a wedding anniversary. But it's a beautiful card, is Daniel. Thank you, this one. Also, Yvonne falls for you, so you also have a beautiful gift with animals, and you maybe have some animals in spirit. Thank you. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. Thank you. I also have to talk about a spirit baby with you, Caroline Hale. So either you or someone very close to you lost a child through miscarriage or termination, and I feel a little girl in spirit. Thank you. There's quite a few children here today. That's really nice to see. Thank you. So yes, the little girl comes forward to give love and to let you know that she's very fine and very well, and that when your time comes to cross over to spirit, you will get to see her and you will get to meet her again. So thank you very much, Caroline Hale. I'll leave those cards and that little message for you. So I think we're going to have enough time to do one more person with some cards. We're down to 320. So I understand that we're not going to get to 400 by 1:30 because that's quite a big feat. But never mind, I will stay until 10:30. Hey, can you pick one?
Someone from the list.
Ewan is going to pick somebody. Okay.
I think I'm going to pick John Nardone.
John Ardone.
Nardone.
John Nardone.
If he's still there.
Okay. John Nardone.
Are you there?
If you're there, please say yes. Thank you. If he's not, I can take the cards and we can send them to him afterwards anyway. Let's see. I don't see him responding at the moment. Oh, he gives me a sore right foot. Sore right foot. Out, 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 out. Any response from John Nardone? Nardone, I don't know how you say it.
Nardone.
No, he's away.
No, it should still be here.
Oh, there he is, yeah. Hello, John. Okay, so the first card for you, John, is Serena, which is the money card. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need. And God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. You're really, really hurting my right foot. So can you just get my sore right foot and take it away? Because that's painful. Thank you. And this card also. Thank you. So, John, this card also falls for you. We've seen it a couple of times tonight. There's been a fallout in the family, or there's been a fallout with somebody that you class like family. Now could be the time to reconcile that falling out. It could have been from a long time ago, and now it's time to put that to bed. So please take note of that card. The third card for you, John, is Celeste. And this is a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in a positive new energy. Can you take the right foot? Celeste. Okay. And I also get pain in the right side of the either kidneys or ribs. So kidneys or ribs. Have you had car or motorbike accidents, John? Are you actually accident prone? I'll wait for you to respond to get them cards. Okay, so we are 22-29. I'm going to pick one last person. 327. I honestly can't believe how many people are still watching. John Nardone, yes. Okay, thank you very much for taking that. Now my sore foot will leave me. So, Kerry Clark. Kerry Clark. Calm down. That's fine. Kerry Clark. I need to give you some cards, my darling. Thank you. John Nardone says no, but I'm not sure which bit he's saying no to. The car or motorbike accidents, or being accident prone, I'm not sure. So Kerry Clark. Ooh, this one, thank you. Kerry Clark, I feel like you have lots of dreams and lots of goals, and you're still not quite sure which one you want to go for or which one you want to aim for. This first card is an official building, so it could be a college or a university, something like that. It is a positive card. It says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So official building, as I say, could be a college, a university, it could even be a doctor's or a hospital, but it is a positive card. I feel like you've got a long way to go. You are just starting out, or you are just deciding where you want to be or where you want to go. Beautiful cards that fall for you. The second one is Astara. Accident prone not. Okay, thank you. Astara says you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Can I ask, do you have a scar on your left side of your stomach, John Nardone? Because just as I was reading your message, I got something on the left side of the stomach. Unless Kerry Clark can understand that, because I was kind of in the middle of your reading. Thank you. And also Astara. It says you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So please keep reaching for the best. And if you're not getting the best at work, at home, don't settle for it. You deserve the best. Good night to all of you that are going off to bed. I hope you all have a fantastic sleep. I normally go to sleep about 1 AM on a Wednesday night, so if any of you are struggling by 1 AM, just tune in to me and you should get a fantastic sleep. So a third card I'm waiting for you for Kerry Clark, and there was 2 there, so I'm going to put them back.
No Kerry Clark.
No, Kerry Clark, Keri. Thank you. No, there's 2, also go back. Thank you. And the third one is Serena. So Kerry Clark. I don't have a scar on left side, but my brother does. Ah, okay. That'll make sense. Thank you. So this card also falls for you, which is Serena. Do not worry about money. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. It could be that you want to learn driving, or you want to do something about a car. Please know that that money is coming and you have not to worry. And Serena. So I've written the cards down. Okay, I'm going to say good night to you all. It is 22:33. It will take me till 1 AM to go through the messages and to respond to as many people as I can possibly. Hello, Linda. Show my nails. I hadn't showed my nails earlier. Ooh. Love having my nails done. So yes, thank you so much to you all for joining in tonight. I reckon we're going to have some amazing amount of views. It really, really is amazing to be able to share with you all my love, share with you all my messages. Thank you again for joining in on this Wednesday evening, and I hope to goodness I see you all again next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. I will try my hardest never to miss a night, because I know how important it is for you all to receive a message or to receive some guidance. So all of you, make sure that none of you make me ill on a Wednesday, or none of you give me problems on a Wednesday. Just you keep sharing your love and your light to me, so that I'm always here on a Wednesday night. If you struggle to sleep, Wendy, try some meditations on YouTube. Just type into YouTube what you're looking for, meditation for sleep or help with sleep, and try and listen to one of those to help you get off to sleep. Thank you again. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.